I am headed out of the house. Oh, you're gonna have to hear the heat. I'm so sorry, but I'm freezing. Maybe if I have the seat heat on, I won't need the blower. But anyways, welcome to me. I was gonna say welcome to my home, but we're in the car. Heading out to shop. The last of my guests for Christmas left at 7:30 this morning, or 7. Anyways, my hair's wet. I have this huge clip in. My house is trashed. No, it's trashed. And I could be home doing that and filming it, but I'm not. And let me tell you why. I was thinking about, I always think about goals for 2025, and honestly, what seems to be in trend is not to have any, not to have resolutions, but I can't help it. I love a fresh page. By the way, it's cold, pouring rain. Well, it's not that cold because I don't have a coat on. Anyway, what I decided to do was to put myself first on the list. As moms and wives or aunties or whoever we are, as women, we tend to put everybody else first on the list. And if there's ever a time to do that, it's definitely the holidays. So I am feeling tired, and we had a great Christmas. You probably heard about it in my last video. I'm feeling tired and I'm feeling sore, and I just feel icky because I haven't put my health first, second, or third, and I have gained so much weight because 2024 was very stressful, lots going on, and I am a stress eater. I am a flavor addict of loving to have food flavors in my mouth. I struggle with the food noise. And it's like, okay, Karen, you feel so terrible. Is it worth it? No, it's not worth it. So today I'm getting up Monday. I almost decided, no, I'll wait till tomorrow. But no, first thing tomorrow I got to bring Leo to the vet, which you'll hear more about at some point, maybe now. But who knows what will happen after then. It's supposed to be a great sunny day, so I was like, oh, it'd be perfect for shopping. But it's like, no, I'm not waiting. One of my little secrets to success in weight loss is so counterintuitive and so wasteful in a way, but it is to go buy clothes I feel good in at the weight that I'm at. And honestly, I haven't even wanted to go to church just because I don't have anything to wear. Everything is too small and ill-fitting. And then I bought 2 pairs of jogger pants at Target. And then somebody decided to help me with my laundry by switching them from the washer to the dryer. And they shrunk. So that was discouraging, and obviously was an accident. I'm not mad about it, but I just need to get something that I feel pretty and good in. And because I was gaining throughout the holiday season, pretty much I have a sweatshirt on that my son gave me that I can show you, my son and daughter-in-law, that says Vermont, and I love it. But I need to get some clothes. I need to feel pretty, and I need to feel good, because a positive attitude really does help me in my health journey. This time, the health journey, there was some health journey when I lost my 100 whatever pounds, 105 or something like that, but not in the way that I want to share it this time, because although I'm on Optivia, or I will be, I'm just started again this morning, and I am a coach, but if somebody really wants me to help them, I'm more than happy to help. I stayed being a coach really for my existing clients that have become like family to me, because we talk, we keep up with each other. Even some, we talk weekly, others, it's a check-in every once in a while, but I wanted to keep my coach hat on for them, and they know me well enough now that we can do this together. I'm going to be super transparent with them about my failure and the good thing is, I feel like I'm more ready for the journey this time because I understand the mindset struggles. And when you lose 105 pounds, you still have your identity from when you were 105 pounds heavier, and it's really hard to be in the frame of being smaller, literally, figuratively. I hope you don't mind that I'm rambling. Either way, I'm gonna take you on the journey. Last time, there was a little bit of sales in that. There'll be zero of that this time. I'm just gonna be sharing with you my honest struggle as a client, not as a coach. So, yeah, I really want to be more transparent in 2025. I thought about, if you ever do the word of the year, I'm like, maybe the word of the year this year is going to be selfish. Like, put yourself on the list, girl. It's not selfish, but it feels selfish. It's actually selfless, because then you feel better to help those around you. But anyway, so I got my Stanley Cup out with my ice water. I have, in case I am tempted to falter, I have a Dr. Pepper Zero. So that's kind of yummy and sweet. And then, even though I needed maybe one, they call them fuelings, these little, I have 3 of them. I have my honey, mustard, and onion in case I'm in the mood for like chips. And then I have my, whoops, one just fell. I have a peanut butter bar, which tastes like a peanut butter cookie, and then drizzled chocolate fudge crisp, which is my absolute favorite. So whether I'm tempted toward the savory or tempted toward the sweet, I got it. I can't remember if I said this, I put in a grocery order this morning, and I told my husband, I'm like, because we have tons of food in the house right now. Not a ton of meat, so I put in a grocery order that has meat, and I did all of the lean meats, chicken, breast, 99% fat-free, turkey, ground turkey, 99 or 96. I think 96 is the leanest I can get. 96% lean ground beef. I got a pork butt that was on sale, like a roast pork kind of thing, for the whole family. All of these are for the whole family. And I got pork loin that was also on sale. So yeah, chicken, shrimp, turkey, beef, pork. And then I went online and I looked up Optivia lean and green recipes. That's what they call the one meal that you make for yourself, is a lean and green. And I looked up, I think 5 out of 7 are new recipes. I will be putting it on the channel because these recipes are online and free. Like, you don't need to be part of the program to have these recipes. There's actually a ton on here online that is completely free, and it's just healthy. It's just, you don't have to be buying Optivia to obviously use these recipes. So I will share them on the channel, because if you're trying to go low carb, if you're diabetic, if you're just trying to be healthy, and even if you eat rice, potatoes, bread, you just take this recipe and you add yourself some rice, or you add some potato, you just add. So that often can help for the family. But what I'm going to be doing this time is, my focus really is, and I even tofu, there was a tofu recipe. But anyways, I'm going to make them all in like 1 day or 2 days, and I'm going to freeze them. So even though my house is a disaster, I am prioritizing my health, and I'm going to first go get the things that I need to get so that I'm not eating the junk. I've been eating raw chocolate chip cookie dough. Salmonella, thankfully, stayed out of my existence, and whatever disease you get from raw flour. Raw flour. But I'm prioritizing my health this morning. It's damp and rainy, and I am achy. I get out of the bed limping in the morning. I'm over it. And I do think I did something to the tendons in my left foot. Lord help me. But I know I have a lot of stress, inflammation from eating crap. I've eaten more sourdough bread over the past week than I care to talk about. And I'm dying to make sourdough bread, like learn how to do sourdough, but I don't know if I can bake bread I don't eat. I don't know if I could do that. And this is the thing, when I was really on program before, I felt so much younger and healthier and more energetic. And I need to get back there. Even if I don't lose 1 pound, I need to feel energetic. Like, I feel like this time doing it, I'm hoping I can be more focused on how I feel versus whatever pounds or whatever the scale says. I want to get back to exercising. I've got to get back gentle with my foot. I'm not going to do 10,000 steps a day because, quite honestly, in a given day, it's not unusual for me to do 6,000 or 7,000 steps just in normal living. So I want to get out the little 3-pound weights that we have. And I saw Kimiko linked a exercise YouTube channel because she does the weights. So I subscribe to that channel so that I could go look through and find the ones like beginning weights. I might even do like chair yoga or something like that, like chair exercises. Are those effective? Has anybody ever done that to know if they're actually effective? If so, let me know in the comments. And just like, I could exercise every other part of my body that doesn't include my left foot. So I'm going to do what I can. I'm going to take you, we always say in YouTube land, I'm going to take you along with me. I'm going to show you. One of you put in the comment section one day that I shouldn't be trying to do it all. She's like, I hate to see you try to do it all, but I sure do have fun watching you try to do it all. So, who knows where the journey will lead. My desire is to go through my whole house, and the basement is a disaster right now. And I want to go through my whole house, get it organized to fine tooth comb, like go through it all. When I took the toys out for the grandkids when they came, I noticed I needed to declutter those. I don't know what happened. There's enough of it's missing that it's really not even good enough for playing with. So all of the things are going to be happening. So anyways, I look forward to showing you what I get. I don't even know what my size is. I'm going out to a city called Biddeford in Maine, and there's a Target, a Kohl's, and a Walmart, and I think a TJ Maxx. I'm tempted to go out and buy Rubbermaids for organizing because I have like the Thanksgiving plates and stuff, but Christian, my second born son, I had 2 of his boxes left. My other 2 sons that are married and have moved out, I have nothing in the house of theirs anymore, except maybe a pair of ice skates. I don't even know. I'd have to look. But Christian went through his last 2 boxes that he had left here by mistake when he moved out to Illinois, and he decluttered those, and he took what he wanted with him, left what he didn't want, which left me with a box, a clear, perfectly sized box. So I know I have that probably for the Thanksgiving dishes that I am going to keep. They were from the Dollar Tree, so for now I'm keeping them. I want to make sure everything is super well organized and labeled, that if God shines his blessing on us moving in 2025, that it would be easy to just go box by box and go coming, not coming, coming, not coming. And I picture all the stuff coming with us on one side of the basement, and anything that we can't take depending on the size of the house going on the other side. Because I talk about scaling down, but really I have too many people still with us to scale down. But I would be hopefully buying a home where maybe the basement was finished, like completely with rug and the whole thing, and where I would still have way less storage space. So, some things, because you're still using them in the home you're living in, I'm not going to declutter it because I do use it. And if I'm here next Thanksgiving, I will use those plates. If I were to move, I might say, I got them at the Dollar Tree. I spent like $15 on them. I can let them go. And if I need them again, I'll buy them again. Anyway, I hope you were in the mood for some chit chat, because that's what you just got. And I am headed to Kohl's first because I'm really hoping I can find some maxi dresses. I find dresses very comfortable, especially if you throw leggings on under them. So I'd love to get some maxi dresses and some leggings. And then the Hoka sneakers that Yvonne bought me, later this week, I'm going to take her with me to return those to try. They're clean, so I think I can return them, see if I can find a pair that fit better, see if those feel good. If they don't feel good, I might switch over to On Cloud sneakers. I don't know if you've ever heard of those. So anyway, that was 15 minutes of chatter. And I'll talk to you soon because I'll show you the grocery haul in this video. I'll show you the names of the recipes I'm going to make, and I'll show you anything I happen to buy as we put ourselves at the top. I'm not going to say first because that's a lot to ask, but near or at the top of the list in 2025. Okay. Look at me getting a parking spot in the absolute front. How cool is that? So I have to go to the bathroom. I always have to go to the bathroom, but I am hungry, and it has been almost 3 hours since I ate. I had Optivia's apple cinnamon oatmeal, and now, no, actually, no. I don't want that one. I want this one. I'm going to have the chocolate one. Before I go in, so I'm not hungry, because then the hungrier I get, I'm thinking, hey, Wendy's is right down the street. So here's hoping I find amazing deals, clothes that fit, and I don't have a meltdown. I'll let you know. Here is the outfit I came in, just in case you were wondering. All right, let's talk about why I love Kohl's. I like this print. I like the color. It's fitted here. It flares. This is only a large. It's roomy. Like, Yvonne can't even shop here, I don't think, because it's too roomy. Pockets. You know, like, I got, like, a lot going on here. That's okay. It's my garbage shapewear. I like the length, right? I need to get some cute boots or something. But this is going in. I'm buying this for sure. I feel so good in it. It's so comfortable. All right, this one is super comfortable too. This is a petite extra large. This is my complaint, is right here. Like on the hanger, it was hanging that way. But I could put a little Velcro thing here or something. But like, I love this. Did I say petite? Yeah, petite extra large. I go into juniors, I go into women's, I go into plus size, I go into petites. I will look anywhere. See how I have this? Some of that's like loose from like losing weight. This is a maybe. This is what I mean. This is a Vera Wang medium, people. I'm not a medium right now. But like, it'll hang a little bit better when I lose some weight. But I can get away with it right now. And I'm obsessed with the color. And I love this. And I try not to ever say obsessed. I'm thinking when I sit, I won't be happy with it. But honestly, I'm going to get over myself and buy this because I love this color so much. I love the idea of this being like, oh, here's a free one here. I like the idea of this being tight, this being flowy. So I have an extra large here, a large here, and a medium. That's why you try on multiple sizes. I wouldn't wear it with this. This is cute too. All right, don't know how I feel about this. I hate this, I always will. Like the sweater. Obviously the bra's gotta go. It needs to be a different bra. Okay, I like the sweater. It's very comfortable. But this, I'm thinking. I'm hoping the other pair I picked are better. I don't know what a size 17 is, but it's not me. And then this was a 0X, but since I know the actual, which is actually the same thing, right? Petite was better. This is actually XXL. Yep. All right, it's clear. These are extra large. I need an XXL. So that's what's gonna happen here. Weirdly, I like the idea of this sweater when I saw it on the rack. Seeing it on me, I don't love it as much. Lord, I just want to live in dresses. I need to look at the jeans. Like, I would probably stretch this on purpose if I were to buy it. I like the blue one better. Okay, the good news is, in Target, I was sweating in this jacket. That's good news because the jacket I had last year was not warm at all. I got it at Burlington Coat Factory. If you're called Coat Factory, you should have really good coats. And they were expensive. This coat was full price, $160. I paid, I think, $64 for it. I thought that was a good deal. So I got these. And then I got black, kind of like exercise yoga pant leggings, which were $5 more expensive, but I chose to I want to see which ones feel better. I really don't know. And then I got the ones that are in like the sock department. I was going to get some socks, but they're moving the socks in the middle of the women's section. I don't know why, but either they didn't have a ton out or they didn't have a ton of options. So I kind of wanted socks that look like those ballet leggings, like are bunchy on the bottom, to wear over the, I can't talk anymore, leggings. Oh my goodness, it's time to go home. I have a headache and I need caffeine and it's 1:08. So I'm hoping that I don't completely fizzle when I get home. So we will see. We will see. So I'll talk to you soon. I'm going to drive home. I wanted to go over each thing, and let me just tell you the truth. Let me bring you in closer. That it is actually the next day. I came home from shopping, and what I usually like to do is have a bit of a reset time of maybe some coffee, you know, sit and watch a YouTube video or a show or something like that. And then my husband at 4 o'clock was like, hey, you want to go out? And I was like, do I ever? When can you be ready? Let me put my shoes on. So there was no more work to be done. But I wanted to show, that meant also that when I got my grocery order, I wasn't even home. Bonus, Rachel put it all away. But I will still go over like what I'm making for my menus. And since I'm not putting this video up today, I can even do some cooking and we can show you some little low carb stuff. Okay, so let's go over what I got. You might remember, and I wanted to go over the final prices. So these pants are a size 18W. They gap in the back a little, but I think it's okay. They were originally $39.99 and I paid $23.99. Let me just see if that's actually what I paid. Career sportswear, women's outerwear. Career sportswear, what even is that? Okay, yes, $23.99, there it is. So I paid $23.99 because sometimes you get up to the register and it's even less, but these are like wide leg. And then similar in coloring is this dress that is so comfy because of this stretch and then flare. So that was an 18. This is a size large, Croft and Barrow from Kohl's, and drum roll please, $39.99 was the price, and that it says petite, so that was not petite. So where's another $39.99? Dun, 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 dun. Mrs. Dress. Maybe it is petite. Is it petite? No, that's not petite. Let me look at all the dresses. So then I got this one, which I love because I love the neckline. I love this green. I thought this was really pretty, but the colors are what drew me. And it says $59.99, which I did spend $60 on this dress, but I felt it was worth it because you could really go fancy with this. So that's that. I will also wear it to church. And then my other dress, and this was the one I thought was a petite. Yeah, this is the petite. So this one, pants 18. This dress, a large, for $39.99. This dress is a medium for $59.99, which is what I paid. And then this casual goodie is the petite, extra large. It was on the clearance rack for, drumroll please, $17.49, which is what I paid. It was originally $34.99. Then the one I paid, the other two dresses, I paid full price, which I never recommend at Kohl's, but I was like, I need clothes, people. I got this very soft blue sweater for, the original price was $34.99. And I got it for $17.49. So that was a really good price, which is more what I think it was worth, if I'm being completely honest. Oh, and then this was on the clearance rack. Yep, there it is. It's from the junior section. I shopped the junior section. I shopped the plus section. I shopped the women's section. I shopped the sport. I mean, I shopped it all. But this one was originally $29.99, and I got it off the clearance rack for $11.99. That was a good deal. Then this one was also in juniors crew neck, and the original price was $29.99. Then it was on clearance for $18, and somehow it ended up being $11.99. Wait, that says crew neck. That's not it. That was that sweater. I'm sorry. This is junior knit top. Take that back, for $9.99. I liked it. I mean, it's kind of see-through, but I'll be wearing it under sweaters. And I do like the V-neck. I just discovered V-neck like 2 years ago, and now I like V-neck. Okay, then let me show you, like, I'm going to put it on because you didn't get to see it in the store. I got myself this jacket. I really needed a warm coat. My coat is not warm and it is too tight. I got it at Burlington Coat Factory, I want to say 2 years ago, or even if I got it last year. I think it was 2 years ago though. But it's never been worn. So it was originally priced at $160. I'm like, what in the world? But the sale price was $64. So, okay, $64, I can do that. So let me show you what it looks like. And as I said, when I was in the car, I did get hot in it in Target, which I thought was a good sign. I never ever get this color, blue. And it's funny because I got, you know, a blue sweater. It's a different shade of blue, but it has these like jersey type sleeves, and I like it because oftentimes for me, sleeves are too long. But I actually like it, especially in a coat, because I kind of want to walk around like that. And it's kind of long, and it has the snaps. Plastic zippers. Aren't plastic zippers kind of a mystery? Weirdly, it feels like it zips on the opposite side I would expect. Let me snap it so you can really see. But yeah, it feels poofy and warm. I'm going to have to move the camera because you're not going to be able to see it. Like the whole thing. Okay, I got it extra large because my tops, sunglasses. My top size and my bottom size are different. So like if a dress has a lot of flare from the waist, like I'm high-waisted, if it has a lot of flare, I can go medium because of my top size. But if it needs to go over my hips or my buttocks, it needs to be an extra large, or even an extra large. The sweatshirt my son and daughter-in-law got me is an extra, extra large. Okay, all right, here we go. Definitely for Kohl's. The trick is don't pay full price. Also, it has these zippers on the side, so I can make it more narrow, or I can make it wider, which I way liked better than the ones that will unzip like this, because then it just looks like, I don't know, my stomach's hanging out. So I like it that I can do that. I just actually realized that. I thought it was a pocket. I don't know what I was thinking when I found this zipper. Let's see how that, and then this is kind of stretchy. So yeah, I like it. And I'm already hot in it, which is a good sign because I so need something warm. Oh, and I like that it has a hood. That way, if it's snowing or raining, I can use my hood and be all nice and cozy. Yeah, so that was good. All right, then I went to Target and I got myself some Uggish looking boots. This was where I was tired, and so you were not shopping with me anymore. But they have the zipper on the side, so they're easy to get on and off. And it said they had memory foam in the bottom, and I can attest that they are very comfortable and they are warm, and they were $29.99, which was full price. So I do not need Uggs that are over $100, you know? $29.99 suits me perfectly. And honestly, I'm really hard on shoes and boots, so I'm just gonna ruin them. I don't want to ruin, you know, I can ruin expensive as quickly as I can ruin cheap. Everything I bought at Target was full price, and that's the thing about Kohl's. Kohl's is expensive unless you get stuff on sale. So other places, just there's not as many sales. I got these black, these are more like, these are the all in motion, so where the exercise stuff is. These are a size extra large, black leggings to wear underneath dresses. I'd rather do that than wear tights, especially in the winter, and then just put socks on and put whatever shoes, which I do need to get another pair of wintry shoes that can be cute, even if they're sneakers. I know a lot of people wear sneakers or dresses, and I'm not against it, honestly. I wouldn't do it with the fancy one, but, and then that was, because it was from the section of the store with exercise clothing, it was $25. And then I went to the section that has like socks, which I wanted to get some cute socks to go on the bottoms of these. But as I said, they were moving things around. So this is just regular jean leggings, which I'll wear under the jean dress. And it was $20 even for these. And I also got an extra large in these. I mean, they're going to be like, but that's okay. Because, I mean, I'm wearing them basically in place of tights. So they're like footless tights to me. They were these New Day. So there, that was my shopping. And then let me share with you the titles of the Optivia foods I'm going to be making for myself. I don't know. I could do it now maybe. I could start cooking, couldn't I? We'll see what the shape the kitchen is in. I know there's lots of people making very late lunches at 2:49 p.m. And I think I might make for the family, I have some tater tots. I was thinking about doing hash brown casserole, but I need to find out if my girls are even going to be home because it is New Year's Eve. Usually we're home in the evening. I got to figure out tonight. Yeah, I need to do that. Okay, so let me show you. So here are the titles of the meals I'm going to be making. Crustless spinach quiche. That one's kind of obvious, right? I mean, anytime you make a quiche and don't put the crust on it, it's going to make less carbs. And this mixes like egg with some egg white. And then easy garlic pepper pork tenderloin. That's new to me. I like to make ground turkey with the rouse or rayos, whatever you call that dressing, marinara sauce, because that's a low-carb marinara. Also, Trader Joe's, I've heard, is also considered pretty low-carb for a marinara. It's kind of like, for me, it's like goulash without the pasta. And I used to put cauliflower rice in it. I don't even do that anymore. I don't even miss it. I actually was cooking the ground turkey with green bell pepper and some green onion when my husband was like, let's go out. And I was like, sure. So I have that in the fridge. I just need to add the rouse to it. Cauliflower pizza, which I've done on this channel, and I do quite a bit. Love it.
the secret to the crust is to add some Italian seasoning and some salt. That takes away some of that sweetness of the cauliflowered rice or the riced cauliflower. I don't rice my own, I buy it frozen. Baked pizza stuffed chicken breast. Oh, doesn't that sound good? And crispy tofu with caramelized vegetables. And I think that's one you make in the oven. So those are the ones I'm going to be making, and I'm super excited about it. One of these I didn't get one of the ingredients for, and I can't remember which one it is, but it was sun-dried tomato pesto or something like that. So I don't know which one of these it was. My thinking is I'll have to just see what I can do to kind of substitute something else and just kind of wing it.
Time to cook, and truth bomb. Now this is day number 3. So, oh my goodness. This is why it is so hard to do anything for ourselves, ladies. There's just always something coming up that makes it so hard and that distracts you, and you end up doing something completely different. But anyway, I'm making the easy garlic pepper pork tenderloin, and this was a really good one to start with. I'm only doing 2 servings, so I'm going to eat it night 1 and then I'm going to freeze night 2, and I can pull it out another day, which will allow me to make something that's not low carb for the rest of the family, and I can still have something that is low carb. So 2 servings. I am doing 3 cups of broccoli, and that is really supposed to be a cooked measurement, so I do just over the 3. And if you cut it smaller, then you can fit more in the bowl for 3 cups, or you could weigh it, which is much more exact. So I'm getting that all chopped up. I had some broccoli that needed to be used, and then I got myself a beautiful pork tenderloin, and I am measuring out 12 ounces of pork tenderloin. Really wish I had put saran wrap on my scale so I wouldn't have to clean it, but alas, I did not. And I am cutting those up into, oh, it says 1/2 inch medallions. Okay, mine are definitely not 1/2 inch. Mine are, I think, a little bigger than that. I don't know. I didn't think it was really that important to be quite so exact with it. This is a super easy recipe, so I'm going to put the ingredients in the description box. And I think just by watching me do it, you'll be able to do it with no trouble at all. Or you could just look up Optivia Easy Garlic Pepper Pork Tenderloin, and it'll be online. Their recipes are online free. You're supposed to steam the broccoli, but I really like my broccoli roasted. So did that add some more calories to it? Absolutely, because I'm about to spray it with some avocado oil. But I figure it's not really that significant. So, and I'm salting it up, putting in a 400-degree oven for about 15 minutes. And this recipe is so quick. The rest of the recipe was done when the pork was done. So we're doing 2 teaspoons of olive oil. If you don't have olive oil, you could use, avocado oil, whatever it is you have. Of course, olive oil is very healthy. But we're going to saute. I let the pan heat up before I put the oil in, and then I put the pork in. You only need to cook it for like 4 minutes, and then you're going to flip it 2 minutes in and let it cook on the other side. And then it also called for a 1/2 teaspoon of crushed black peppercorns. I did have peppercorns in the house. I never used them, so I decided to do that, and I just was crushing them with my knife. You could easily just use black pepper. It doesn't have to be peppercorn, right? So I turned those over. I cooked them for another 2 minutes, and then I'm just going to put them aside on a paper plate, and then we'll make our little sauce. So I'm putting 1 garlic clove in there. It's approximate to me. And then my peppercorn is going in there. And then it said as soon as it's aromatic, you're going to be adding 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. So I'm doing that, stirring it around just very little bit. And then I'm going to be adding to it a 1/4 cup of water. You can absolutely add more water if that's what you prefer, if you want it thinner or you want more sauce. And then I'm adding the pork right back in there. Honestly, it was a 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt too, that I salted the pork before I cooked it. Okay, so I just let it simmer, and then I took my broccoli out and I'm dividing it into 2. I was going to show you this black plate because it was fancier.
but the footage was very blurry. But on the one, I had the pork separated from the broccoli. On the other, as you can see, I put the pork right on top, and then I pour the extra sauce over it. It was really good. Especially, the Dijon just adds enough flavor, but so entirely simple, and I really loved it. If you're not low carb, just add some rice, and you're going to see some more recipes in the coming days, things that I'm eating. Hey, remember, as always, God loves you, I love you too, and I can't wait to see you next time, which hopefully will be tomorrow.